It's my turn to welcome you to T&XP, a couple's cozy gaming podcast. I'm Erin.
And I'm Alexander.
In this season, bonus 2 episode, we return to a discussion of 3 of a kind, 3 kinds of games on a topic. Last season, we covered silly 2-player fun, and this season, we're going to cover a recurring idea we've seen in several games, sad old man.
Being a sad old man in a video game isn't new and isn't specific to cozy games. Action-adventure games like The Last of Us and The Witcher and God of War have older playable characters who are sad and old and man.
Yeah, kicking butt is not just a young man's job.
No, but in cozy games, our older male characters, or at least the ones we've seen, are often at a crossroads or important moment in their life, and part of the gameplay is reflecting on that. In fact, I was kind of shocked at how often we see the sad old man.
Sad old man.
Yeah, kind of in cozy games that just want to have like a bit of emotional heft. We weren't even aiming for this as a theme, it just sort of happened, and then you pointed it out one day and I couldn't unsee it.
Spoilers for so many games, they are not reflecting on their lives because they're super happy about it. And the sad old man trope is a good example of why cozy games can be safe spaces to explore difficult topics like loss, regret, or even death. Why don't you start us off, Alexander?
Our first 3 of a kind is Arise, A Simple Story, developed by Piccolo Studios and released in 2019. The game follows an elderly man who awakens after death and begins journeying through the defining moments of his past life. Each level represents a memory that can be explored and traversed via manipulation of time. The journey gradually reveals the beauty and pain of a whole life shared with another person. Arise is concerned how life events are remembered and what they mean when viewed from the end of life. The time manipulation mechanic serves as both a puzzle-solving tool and a narrative device. Progress often requires observing how the environment changes across different points in time, and using those changes to create pathways forward. Advancing time could cause vegetation to grow and form bridges which you can then jump on, or more metaphorically, one level has like this huge ravine forming between the 2 levels. By accelerating or reversing time, you can traverse between both sides by making the chasm open or swallow up. The rest of the platforming itself is fairly straightforward. Players run, jump, climb, and navigate through a series of environmental obstacles. So, it's really just time manipulation and the story which sets it apart.
Yeah, and of course, Alexander, the act of rewinding and replaying moments is, of course, a fitting metaphor for someone revisiting memories at the end of their life. Like, what would they do differently and what would they regret?
Arise, A Simple Story is a game about memory and love and grief and the passing of time and our relationship with life and mortality. The main character? Sad old man. Yeah.
I'm doing that every time. No apologies.
He experiences devastating losses throughout his life, but re-examining them and being able to move forward with that loss and grief rather than forgetting it is like this really powerful message the game has.
Yeah.
Also, the main character's love for his wife is just really deeply moving. I feel like the saying of moving mountains for someone is really apt here.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to do Old Man's Journey, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Old Man's Journey was released in 2017 and developed by Broken Rules. It tells the story of an elderly man who receives a letter and sets out on a journey across a series of picturesque landscapes. Very beautiful. The story unfolds gradually through a collection of memories that emerge as the journey progresses. These memories reveal key moments from an old man's life. We see experiences of love, ambition, sacrifice, and regret. The game slowly pieces together the choices that shaped him, allowing players to form a picture of a life that was not always easy. What begins as a simple trip across the countryside gradually becomes something way more reflective, a confrontation with the consequences of decisions made decades earlier. Rather than directly controlling the character's movement, players manipulate the landscape itself. The world is made up of layered hills, cliffs, and pathways that can be dragged up or down. By reshaping the environment, players actually create the routes that allow the old man to continue his journey. A disconnected path can be brought into alignment, a steep hill can become accessible, or an impassable obstacle can be transformed into a bridge forward. It really makes for a gentle and interesting puzzle game. The game is about regret and reflection, but happily also reconciliation. It receives some criticism for being too simple, but the artwork in the final act of the story makes it, in my opinion, really worthwhile.
I quite like how the main character,
sad old man,
How he is actually not always the most likable character. He makes choices in his life to go gallivanting out to sea and play the part of the adventurer, often with little thought of those left behind, and he's living the outcomes of those choices decades later.
Yeah, he really is. Do you want to do the last one?
I want to do the last one.
Yeah, we don't want to like paper, scissors, rock. No, you do the last one.
Okay, yeah, for our listeners, we just did paper, scissors, rock, and I won. So, yeah. Third game is To the Moon. To the Moon was developed by Freebird and released in 2011, making it our oldest game today. It's a game with cute pixel art where you play as a doctor who is able to give patients a final simulated experience in their head before they pass away. Our patient, the sad old man. The sad old man. He wants to go to the moon, but he can't remember why. You, as the doctor, piece together memories from objects and past memories via exploration and some gentle puzzles to help our sad old man get his dying wish. The piano music in this is fantastic, and it has a sort of dark academia vibe overall to it. It's about 4 hours of playtime, so it's a kind of short, sweet, and sad one.
Yeah. I mean, a game with a sad old man, mansion, grave by the cliffs, and a lighthouse, that is borderline gothic, not just dark academia. But I do see how the cozy elements ensure it doesn't get scary.
With themes like memory, forgetting, regret, and yes, even love, To the Moon rounds off our 3 games, which will have you pondering your own life long after the credits roll.
Oh, deep.
Yeah.
Yes. Honourable mentions from me go to Firewatch, where you play a man who has taken a job as a ranger, watching for summer fires to escape the grief of losing his wife. And other honourable mentions goes to Behind the Frame, The Finest Scenery, where you play a woman who is reflecting on a relationship that never eventuated. The ending is quite open to interpretation, but you do get the impression that the main character has a happy ending, but not the painter, the sad old man. No, he doesn't.
I'm going to throw out one more honourable mention with Dredge, Sad Old Fisherman. You ply your trade aboard a small boat on dangerous waters, appeasing the locals' appetites for long-lost treasures and corrupted sea life. In doing so, you start to uncover clues about the man who preceded you and the eerie, tragic parallels between his past tragedies and failings and your current career trajectory. What is the thing that makes so many of these protagonists sad old men? Regret. Key takeaways, go live your beautiful life.
Okay, but is the message, don't love your wife too much or you'll be a shallow person when they die?
That is deeply unsettling. Thank you for raising that topic for me. Look, I'll just quietly freak out thinking about this and just make sure, that I plan to die first. Is that too morbid?
No, I love it. Okay. Keep going.
Yeah, send this episode to a potential sad old man while there's still time. And also, stay cozy.
Like a life well lived without regret. I like that.
That was fun.
Yeah.